The next setting we're going to look at is display settings. Now here we set the colors and the font sizes for what is going to be displayed both on the broadcast windows, on the game broadcast window, and also within your play game console, like when you're going through the playlist and the videos displaying on your console. Okay, so basically font size is self-explanatory. So how big you want the writing, the font color, the background, and the opacity. So the opacity is the transparency of the background. So if you want a semi-transparent background, you can set your opacity like so. Now 80% is a pretty good opacity. Like it's dark enough to show the text clearly, but it's also just that semi-transparent so you can see the video underneath it. The broadcast window, you can show the playlist name or the game name and also the title artist. So here we're saying how large you want the game or the playlist to be displayed and how large you want the title artist to be displayed, what font color you want, what background you want, and the opacity. Now if you want to change the font color, all you do is just come in, you click on the square, and it will pull up a color selection box. Now you can just simply move around, set your color like so. You can enter in the RGB settings if you know the RGB number, or if you click this little arrow next to RGB, you can select H for hex, and you can enter the hex code for the number, for the color that you want. So if you know the hex code, you can just enter that straight in. So colors, very, very easy to change. The played song review, this is once again if you've got an extended screen attached and you're broadcasting to a big screen, you can scroll the songs played so far up the screen so people can catch up. So once again, you can set the text for the header, how large you want the songs to, like the song names to be, the font color, the background color, and the opacity. You can set the distance between the header and the first song, and you can also set the scroll rate. So you'd have that set reasonably low so it doesn't move too quickly. So that is your display settings. You can come in and change those. You can run some tests, see what the screen looks like. It's always good to use really bright colors as your font colors, especially if you're in a big venue. The brighter the color, the better it stands out and people can read it. Okay, so once you've got all that set, you can click Save.